My bad, guys.
Line to do their thing, play action passing with Dak Prescott, and let their defense play. This is a really good defense. Can they hold up? We're going to find out, and I'm excited to see it. But if they are not able to, then you make those necessary adjustments. I expect early in the game. You know, you think about the Saints and all the offense, and you think it might be a high-risk, high-reward situation for Drew Brees, but they don't give up sacks. They're tied for the fuse in the NFL. They don't turn the ball over. They run the ball a lot. You know, you've got a busted Canton, Ohio. I'll ask you, have you seen a guy make it look that easy on offense in all your years in this game? Well, rarely does he ever put the ball in harm's way.
That even work?
He's only thrown 2 interceptions, and your point is well taken. You think back to Mike Martz and the St. Louis Rams and how explosive they were. They turned the ball over a lot. You just simply don't see offenses doing what the Saints are doing.
Hey, who's here? What up, Dusty? I was flying home. Who's going to win this game? Ah, thank you. Through the uprights? Holy shit.
This young man who is 28-15 as a starter in the NFL. But over 3 games, the numbers are terrific. 6 total touchdowns because that mixes in his 3 rushing touchdowns in the last 3 games. I think when you look at that here over the last few weeks, everyone wants to credit Amari Cooper for everything, but I think he certainly brought a confidence to Dak Prescott.
Here we go. Zeke. I think this is going to be a better game than anticipated. God damn it. I don't know if you can tell, but my chair is doing this. And I can't tell if it's because I'm getting too fat or if it's because the chair is old. Probably a combo of both. Oh, crunched. That's a good tackle. Who else is here? What's up, boys? I got to see if I'm up in this draft here. I am not even close to up. Jesus Christ, this fucking thing's going so slow. It's unbelievable. Oh, he slipped. Oh, I still got the first. Yeah, that's probably it, Dave. Thanks for that. But it's weird because when I sit at certain angles, it goes down, and then other angles, it doesn't. So I can't figure it out, but whatever. I don't really care. That's true. All the stuff is going. I did. I was very excited. The listener league was the most pathetic championship ever. But beating Clint was a big deal because Clint is fucking good. He's very, very good. What do you want, boy? I got pizza today, by the way. I just need to calm down a second before I start shoveling it down my gullet. Because I was running home. Okay, Captain, here. Let me move all my dirty dishes for you because you're important. Dick. See, this game was going to be really, really fun until Des Bryant is now not playing in it. Dude. Yep. There's someone else here. There's one other person. Oh! I figured we might be a little light because of all the Cowboys fans. What up, Justin? The real Justin Lee. Yes, this is my favorite show because it's a show about my cats. That was Captain. Sadie will be up here in a little bit. I like this opening drive for Dallas. It's methodical. They're not trying to do too much. No deep hitters or anything like that. Take what they're giving you and fucking grind them into the ground. That's how you win a game like this. I gotta see what channel. Dave, are you any more used to the cold? Oh, there's a deep shot. Boom! Look at Gallup go. Zeke. Nope. What up, boys? Sorry I cut it down to the line tonight. Was coming home from work. Snapped up a pizza on my way home. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow. Nolan, you can't figure it out? All I see is on the right-hand side where it shows the people talking. And so far, it's only me and Dusty and Dave Day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They going to kick the field goal? Or they're going to go for it here? They're going to kick it. I asked, are you used to the cold yet? Have you lived in more cold climates than warm climates? I mean, link is on Patreon. The post has the link. Did you not get an email when I made the post? Just make sure it did. Let's see.
No, please. I've done it in years. I don't feel comfortable sharing it.
Get the iPhone 10X and our unlimited plan with your choice of the best in TV, movies, or music. More for your thing. That's our thing. Now this is Daddy's vision.
I just can't imagine like the expense of living in the cold. All the shit you got to do to prepare for it and all that stuff. Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Alexa, play Dad's playlist.
But like for driving, and you have to cover up your plants, and then you have to defrost your car before you go. Cornell, what up, man? Yeah, but I don't have to like prepare my vehicle. All that stuff. What about, don't you have to make sure your fucking pipes don't freeze and shit too? Dusty, we went with my favorite pizza place across the street from me today. Braun, what up? Yeah, what is up with that? They actually going to trade the Cluebot? I don't think they are.
Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light. He doesn't live downtown. He lives just off downtown. His name is Troy Aikman. Happy to be with him. Happy to be with Aaron and Christina on this Thursday.
Why do you have to shoot the squirrel, Bron? Or is that, you know, something you do when you look at Brazzers? Braun wanted dinner. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Or my mom's cat brought in, I was in high school, and I had a summer cold. Summer cold is fucking miserable out here because you're 104, and if you step outside, it's 115. You know. My mom's fucking asshole cat brought in a chipmunk and let it go in her room. I had to go fucking, you know, while I'm sweating my balls off because I'm so sick. Chase this fucking chipmunk out the window.
Kirkwood was the target. In the green, and I mean green, Drew Brees.
Scale of 1 to 10, Cornell.
The numbers this season and the completion percentage would be an NFL record that Drew Brees set way back in 2017.
I need to know about the fried squirrel. They're not like eating rat, though. Fucking vermin. Dave, you're looking for the squirrel jerky, I think. Oh, man. What a great set for the Cowboys. This isn't where I parked my car. What up, Evan? I'm a huge Falcons fan this weekend. Let's fucking go. Is it really? It's you describe it as great? Not like tolerable or anything? It's really great?
We saved hundreds on our car insurance when we switched to Geico. This is how it made me feel. It was like that feeling when you're mowing the lawn on a sunny day, and without even trying, you end up with one last strip that's exactly the width of your mower. When you're done, it looks so good, you post a picture on social media.
What are we having for dessert? And then the fucking trap goes off. Squirrel. Oh, you've heard squirrels. Great. I see. My bad. It's not my fault. I can't read. Anybody ever had snake? Dave, were you living here when they did like the report about how someone was selling lion meat? Like some exotic meat place or some shit. Oh, good. I got a snake, man. And it must be raining. You know, it fucking rains like 9 days a fucking year here. And this is 2 Thursdays where it started fucking raining and fucked up my satellite. So I guess I'm not watching this game. You guys will have to tell me what's going on because my fucking satellite's out. That's a great idea. Are you here for the feeding? All right. Da, 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 da. Well, the Prime Video, is that the app? See, I don't like doing apps for live things. Motherfucker. Library. TV shows? No. Must be a different app. Yeah, Dave, I remember that trade. Yeah, I mean, Melvin Gordon looked fucking great up to that point. Streaming channels. Let's see. None, dude. There's no fucking way I'd be on this bullshit. Oh, there it goes. Pop it back over. It seemed like it might rain tonight, but not hard. There it goes. All right. Oh, just in time to see Dak get smacked. It's really not that bad here. I heard, you know, where it rains all the time, you know, obviously Atlanta, it rains a ton. Really bad wind. We do get wind, but the wind really hasn't affected mine too much. So, okay, so a 3-and-out. This is supposed to be like one of the best games of the year. And it's going to be a fucking punt fest. Oh. You having wildfires in Texas too, Braun? Of course, I called my internet service provider the other day. Oh, Wildlife. Damn. I can't fucking read today. Wait till you guys hear the goddamn football show. I sound like a fucking retard. I keep forgetting that Pierre Garçon is in San Francisco because I don't know if he's taking a fucking snap for San Francisco. Man, fucking Cornell and Dave Day turning into goddamn Cowboy fans over here.
I'm so sorry we can't make your barbecue. I'm just sick.
I thought I meant waiter.
Different kind of sick. I can't work after surgery. How am I gonna pay my rent? All these bills.
Or do they call waiters boy in France?
And they pay you cash in just one day. See how Aflac helps cover everyday expenses at Aflac.com.
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. Saddles for planes in the second. Planes are piloting to the other side of the world. The future's not coming. It's already here. Join us to be the future. Just $5 medium one-time pizza, stuffed garlic nuts, breadsticks, bone almonds, pasta, and cinnamon cake. $5 bite, the best size for your pizza. $5 each. Choose 2 or more, $5 each. No out pizza. Unbelievable game winner. How about this performance?
This year the script has completely flipped.
If you go, we get a call. Welcome back to Thursday Night Football. presented by Bud Light, the most popular quarterbacks in Saints history, arguably, I guess you have to say, in today's world.
So update, Justin. I can't even get fucking Patreon to load for me right now.
And then Mr. Abear, who was fun to watch.
Bobby Abear.
And offense to Maryland. For Anthony Brown with the tackle. Talk about this offense.
Edinson Volquez signed a 1-year deal with the Rangers. There you go, everybody. Coming off TJ.
Underrated offensive line went out there starting on tackle. Really good offensive line, and when you think of the Saints, you really think of Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, and the big pass play. But this is an offense that is built. They're running in a lot of ways more so than the Cowboys. To Ingram, Walker was there to make the stop. He'll bring up third down. And this defense, statistically, really the only area.
Why was it depressing sounding? Was I pissed off about the Rockets? Or was it's probably because the Steelers lost.
The Redskins a week ago on Thanksgiving, and that rookie at linebacker Leighton Vander Esch has been great. Not good, great. Been unbelievable.
I can't do a pizza like that, Evan. I won't try it. Don't they do like Thousand Island for the sauce, and then they put pickles all over the motherfucker?
For Michael Thomas, with coverage downfield by Byron Jones. Now Byron Jones in perfect position and great ball placement like Drew Brees. I thought maybe at first he had caught it. And I was going to say, how in the world? Of course, Michael Thomas is saying he did catch it, but there was never a shot that we showed that suggested it was not caught. But the official was right on top of it. See if Peyton throws the flag, and he is. Thomas is the one that made him do it. Michael Thomas went right.
Yeah, Thousand Island dressing is gross.
Here's a good angle here.
You know, I should be, but I'm not. I know that's Cornell's favorite thing. It's just time, to be honest, Dave.
It's free. You know, Rick got the open new iPhone 10R. Ooh, let's take a picture.
No.
It's so clear. Yeah, it has an amazing liquid retina display. Color. And a network built for unlimitedness.
Don't worry, boys. Hey, what up, Mark? I will be absolutely shit-faced during Dekar balls, so I'm hoping I don't throw up again. I like to ride that line, you know, where I have to get up and piss every 11 seconds, but I don't have to yak, but we'll see. I'll probably yak, so it's just the way it goes. No, not at all, Dave.
If it's clean, it's got to be tied.
Get Joy at Gold. Get Joy with 25% off our best active brands. And Get Joy with Gold Cash. Take 25% off select Nike, Adidas, and Converse gifts for them. And get Gold Cash to spend later. Get Joy at Gold.
We'll probably get that done, Cornell. I mean, it probably means I'll be wearing beer for the rest of the evening, but that's fine. I'm just glad it's not, you know, Christmas Eve this year. Trying to interact with my family the day after. Not fun. Before I take a piss? Oh, first 20 minutes. Puke bingo. I didn't puke during the show last year. Now I did puke while I was eating all those peeps. I really don't know what I'm going to do for the basketball bed. I kind of don't want to give my phone number out because I had a psycho I had to block on Twitter a couple, like a week ago.
This holiday, get the gift you want, the music you love, on the network you deserve, which now again, the time of possession so far, Dallas has had it for 7:51, the Saints for a minute 54, and we just saw history through it.
But I'll probably wind up giving out my phone number. I think half you motherfuckers have my phone number anyway, so. You guys, I'm not worried about anyone in the Army. By the way, if anyone knows, I mean, this could just be something that's sent to me on my birthday every year, but since, I don't know, maybe 2 years into starting ITL, I've been getting AARP cards or AARP fucking letters on my birthday every year. If anyone knows who did that. I mean, it might just be some AARP sends me. I figured someone would claim it by now. Jones, Mixon, Lindsay, and Brieda. Standard scoring. You need 3 of 4 or 2 of 4, Cornell. Evans, Juju, Tyreek. Two running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 1 flex. Okay. Yeah, but Welsh doesn't get anything. We live in the same state. I don't know. All right, Cornell, let's see. Evans and Brieda. I might sit Brieda and Mixon. But it's standard, not PPR, so you're probably doing the right thing. Really, Justin? Okay. Well, that would be, I think, perfect timing because I think I turned 30 a little bit before that, but. Maybe it's because the Welsh has moved a bunch. Yeah, I do think Evans needs to start. Yeah, I think you start Lindsay, especially after last week. What do you want, dude? Oh. Coop, not a loser at all. Actually really good. Turns out the Raiders suck. Mixon. Mixon might be a sit, so. Oh, God. I think they'll lean on him. I think they'll lean on Mixon, but AJ Green is also back. John Ross has stepped up, and Tyler Boyd is good, and they're giving up so many points. I feel like they might abandon Mixon. I mean, he could also get checkdowns, but this is standard, not PPR, so checkdowns don't matter as much. I think Breida and Mixon is who I would say. Oh, yeah, you can't do that, Eli. God damn, Eli Apple sucks. Why does he suck so bad? Wouldn't be shocked by that at all, Justin. Not really. I think Lockett catches everything thrown his way, but they're still giving Baldwin the majority of the snaps. So, I mean, you could say he's better, but I don't know. I mean, Lockett is definitely trustworthy on a week-to-week basis. I'll say that. But it's like, you know, as far as I think receptions and yards go, Juju's having a better year than AB, but I don't think anybody would call Juju a better receiver than AB, except for the Welsh. Oh, Zeke touchdown. Nice screenplay. Good blocking up front. That was a great call. Lockett, Baldwin, and Tate, you only get one? I'd probably go Lockett. Baldwin's probably going to draw Sherman. Sherman's been good this year, even though we thought he wasn't going to. Oh, two? Lockett and Baldwin. Tate isn't getting mixed in enough. Yeah, he led them with 4 catches for 30 yards last week, but they even said the Eagles OC even said that it's hard getting Tate in the mix, which I don't understand. How the fuck do you trade for this guy and not know what you're going to do with him when you trade for him? But it's what they did. So
Definitely speaking insurance.
Additional interest on umbrella policy? Can you charge me?
Damage minimization.
I think I'd go with Baldwin and Lockett.
When insurance needs translating, get answers in plain English at progressiveanswers.com.
We want you to sign Karen's birthday card. It's a high on our site.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. They were just ready to pack the year in or what, but that has not worked, man.
The second fewest in that category across the league. And it's only the second time all season New Orleans.
What the fuck are the Redskins doing picking up Reuben Foster, by the way?
Looked crisp on offense and lead 10-0.
Ew. Oh.
Back to the 22-23. Troy's throwing his stylus from.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You just look up and you expect to see at least one play. There are 2 downs. There always is. They talk about even removing this part of the game from the game, and I'm all for it. As many times as we see flags thrown.
Horrible for – see, I'm reading that right now. You did say pubic opinion. I know I got wildfire and wildlife wrong, but that does say pubic opinion. I mean, roll tide. I hit Will with that the other day, and he was like, what are you going to do? They can't all be winners. Oh. It's a ballsy play to pitch the ball when you're that close to your own end zone. Don't think that's something that I would do. Justin, how are you liking takeaways so far? I'm not used to doing stuff by myself, so it makes me nervous a little bit sometimes. I definitely get to where I'm talking so fast that I have to, you know, come up for air. Oh, going for a big one. Oh, better throw it away. Oh, how does he do that? That's a quick first quarter. Jeez. I hated doing them solo, though. I don't like doing it. I'm getting more used to it because that's just the way takeaways is. But and the thing the NBA said is like we can have guests, but their microphones and stuff have to be perfect. War Room's definitely coming back, fellas. So yeah, it's FNTSY was contracted by the NBA to put out content, and FNTSY, you know, picked me and Chris to do the content.
Try Red Robin's new Haystack Tavern Gum, stacked with crispy onion straws and our campfire mayo. One of our mouth-watering burgers starting at just $6.99 anytime, and always served with free bottomless steak fries.
I always feel like I over-prepare for my solo shows. I do all this work, and then I spit it out so fast, you know. No, the takeaways is daily. So I do the Monday show and I do the Wednesday show. Welsh does the Tuesday and Thursday, and then we flip every other Friday. So we didn't have a Friday this week because no one was working for FNTSY on Thanksgiving, so they couldn't prep it and send it out. So, but the FNTSY show is still going. We do that. That's every Saturday. So we record that tomorrow night. But we always act like we're doing it live. What is that beer with caffeine in it, Dave, that you put in the Thursday Night Football room? Yeah, Jesse Severe said, I'm so used to listening to you guys at 1.5 speed. It's weird hearing your normal voices. I'm like, yeah, we probably sound shit-faced, and I was driving around, Jesse, the whole weekend. I do think the shows with me and the Welsh are usually better. Oh, shit, Sorio. So are you watching football and on here? Yeah, that's I don't think the live is probably ever going to come back. It's definitely not going to come back midday Saturday. I don't think either one of us have time for that. That's like the only day the Welsh gets to spend with his kids. So.
Christina, been a good start for this group of Dallas.
Absolutely. You mentioned it all the time.
So Dave's vote is for the secret shows every day. Ah. For the hoop balls. Oh. Speaking of which, now that my satellite is back up, I need to see which channel to move this second TV to. Da-da-da-da. Oh. Are these all on TNT? What is the Lakers and Pacers on? What the hell is spec? Whatever. I'm sure I get it. Nope, wrong one. I need. Where's that other remote? What do you do with it, Cap? You knock it on the ground? What the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. The reason we let ourselves go off the rails is because they want us to do 3 fucking hours. that was almost 4. I'm so glad it's not. It's hard prepping 3 hours worth of shit. So we have to talk about non-sports stuff at some point because it's just too much.
He survived a record ring and a supplier from belly up. So while he's proud to have helped put a roof over the heads of hundreds of families, he's most proud of the one he's kept over himself. Get the most out of your money, whether you're using QuickBooks, Smart Invoice.
So you don't like the topics, you just like the when we're bitching about something like we're Adam Carolla?
QuickBooks, backing you. Hey, hear about the new plans from Metro by T-Mobile? Now they include Amazon Prime. This is from Metro? Yeah, I'm thinking about yeah, I'm also thinking about
Man, how am I gonna have so much leftover pizza? This shit's so good. Bitching is key. All right. I love the notes, boys. Well, when I found out I had high blood pressure, and the doctor was like, you need to lose weight and calm down. I was like, well, I can calm down. So I try to bitch less, but it's definitely in me. He's back. No, I mean, there's half a pizza here. I got a large so I could have leftovers. I just think I need to get half down. And yeah, I'm close. If I just let it sit here and munch every once in a while, I'll definitely get it.
The king is going crazy. Making 10 nuggets just $1. Crazy, right? Crazy crispy, crazy juicy. 10 nuggets make a crazy delicious white meat for just $1. Now that's a crazy deal. Enjoy 10 golden nuggets for just $1. Only a $30.
I know Braun's favorite story is when I said slosh 2 secret shows ago.
Steeler games. I think it's noticeable when Le'Veon Bell would do that in the Steeler uniform. And it is noticeable when Elliott, everybody else seems to be in such a hurry. But Elliott will let things develop in front of him. He got a yard to bring up second.
How'd this go from a quick moving game to a slow moving game in 2 minutes. Oh, god damn, Cooper open again. He dropped the ball. Oh, maybe Cooper is a loser. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Coop? Did he have the ball on the ground, though? Get that helmet on, son. That's 15. What the hell? Oh, he's putting money into the. Nice. Damn. Dude, I don't think the Steelers have 10 takeaways for the season. They're fucking terrible. Terrible at getting turnovers. Which is funny because that's kind of what Tomlin's defense were known for. Where they have a soccer team or something? I know you're not talking about the Hawks. Right. Aren't the Thrashers gone? More pitches. Oh, Ingram. Mark Ingram. No, I don't want them to replace Tomlin. I don't know what the solution is, but firing Tomlin isn't it. Yeah, aren't they the Jets now? Eight years. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh, great recovery by Thomas. Damn. Do they play at the Robots Butthole? Or they have their own stadium? Dude, loving soccer is the hipster thing to do. Robot sphincter, sorry. I apologize.
Before I had the shooting, burning, pins and needles, and diabetic nerve pain, these men grew up the youngest of 3 kids, raised a good sport, and became a second-generation firefighter. When I couldn't.
Okay, it's the hipster thing to do in this country.
So I talked to my doctor, and he prescribed Miracle.
It's also got the big push by ESPN. As much as we shit on ESPN, ESPN is still somewhat big. Definitely not like it was back in the day, but well, I'm not saying to make Sorio mad. That's just how I feel about soccer. I mean, people love the hot shots out here, or whatever the fuck their name is. What are they? What are they here? I don't know. Maybe the Hot Shots is the new football team. Phoenix Rising, that's right. Well, dude, they play in an outdoor stadium in July here. What the fuck? And this guy's trying to explain it to me. No, they made it so the crossing wind pattern cools the stadium down. Yeah. Unless it's a fucking Katrina winds. It ain't cooling the motherfucker down enough for me to go sit out there. I can tell you that much. And right now would be perfect. It'd be perfect to go to an outdoor game of anything. Besides the stupid fucking rain for 5 minutes. It's like going to a Japanese baseball game, Cornell. Well, they can play in whatever the fuck they want, but I'm not going to go sit there and watch it. At least they're moving around, getting water and shit. That sounds worse. Oh. Traquan. Oh, fuck off, 99. Are you kidding me? Just like listening to an A's game. No, someone did cancel one after I picked one up, Dusty. That was cool. That proposal for a new A stadium looked pretty nice. It would be the complete opposite of the current A stadium. Oh, wide open. Oh, did he drop it? He dropped it. Oh, I thought he dropped it. Okay. Fuck, man. Look at those Cowboys. Yeah, but you can make center field as goofy as you want. They'll do just like what they did in Houston and wall it off eventually. No. How do you not kick the field goal there? Man. What a play by Dallas. They never do. Oh, God. Yeah, the football stadiums have gotten better, but you know, they're all basically ashtrays with lights. So I don't like going to NFL games. I know you guys have heard me rant about that shit on the podcast. But like going to like if I wanted to go to the Big 12 championship, if it was here, I don't think I'd have that much of an issue. But it's in Dallas at this stadium at Jerry's World. It's gonna be fucking insane.
You talked about Sean Lee coming back. He is targeting next Sunday's game against the Eagles as his return. This defense is pumping right now, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, there's a lot of pageantry in college football. Shit, half the time, the best part of the Cactus Bowl, which is now the Cheez-It Bowl, ironically. But half the time, the best part about that is the halftime show. It looks like the fucking lamest game this year. It's like the projections are all like fucking Baylor versus Stanford. Ugh. I mean, it's better than, Kansas State was a little bit fun last year with Alex Delton. That's 15. No? I'll have to see if I'm gonna go because it's on a Wednesday night. It's the day after Christmas, and normally that's a record day for us. It's when we record a bunch of shit. We do Black Book and basketball. I mean, I'll probably still go. Ooh. Yeah, preseason games are better for if you're just trying to check every stadium off. Fiesta Bowl could be pretty good too. Fiesta Bowl tickets are usually expensive. Oh! It's just insane to me how unbelievably drunk the people get at the NFL games because of liquor so expensive. I know a lot of people are sneaking in liquor or tailgating before. But people are just absolutely annihilated drunk at those games. Which is fine for all the people that can hold their liquor. But it's like 25% of people can. The other 75% are starting fights or pissing on walls and shitting all over the toilet and barfing everywhere. Drunker. Drunker's not a word. No, there's just been a lot of fan tracks. We need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do more social media, we need more reviews, we need more of this, that, and the other thing. So they haven't really threatened to cut, but it's just I want to make sure that we're good. So but I don't know. I haven't talked to our guy at Fantrax yet. So all my shit froze again. So is it really fucking raining? Doesn't even sound like it's raining. Just windy? It doesn't even say it's raining. Let me go look. I'll be right back, boys. Wow. There's fucking nothing in the way. It's definitely not raining. I don't know what the problem is. I went and tried to fuck with the satellite a little bit. And then I reset both my boxes. So yeah, I can't imagine them cutting it, to be honest with you, but I think it's the third most popular pod on there. I think it goes Black Book, Launch Angle, On Campus, and IDP. So boy, I hate this bit. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Blake just hasn't been answering text messages. So I know he had some personal stuff going on with his family that he had to take care of. So I don't know if he's just, wrapped up in all that stuff and that's what's going on. But this was kind of what happened before the season started too, when I wasn't sure if Blake was going to be back or not. So he just seems to kind of dropped off the planet. So I don't know. I love to have him back, but he's got to answer some text messages, So yeah, I think Blaze and I have been doing it for a long time. Is it just because it sounds like he's screaming at you, Clint? That's the complaint I've gotten about John. I feel like he's yelling at me. Well, I think what it is he's a teacher, right? So I think he stands at the front of the classroom every day and he's shouting to all the kids. And then when he comes home, we record the podcast, and then you know, he's always shouting. So I think it's really teacher voice more than that. So I like when he says the guy's height and weight, like that matters. And when we're doing CFF, it matters when you're doing draft profiles. But when he's 6'2", 180 pounds, I'm like, why does that matter? Like, if you want to get, if you want the visual, I guess it matters. But I was, I think it was right when we started, the guy Nico. I don't know if you guys remember him. But I was trying to do an IDP YouTube show with him, but his internet was so terrible. It was rough. So, um, but anyway, he was like, "Hey, listen to this pod." I listened to it. I think the information is good, and yeah, Justin, this mic could be a good thing here. Um, but well, Sorio, you're in luck. So there's a lot of those guys in college football. But it was like, welcome to the podcast. We're here to talk about the NFL. It's week 2. We're rip roaring and ready to go. And I'm excited about it. Tim, are you excited about it? Yeah, I'm just really couldn't be more pumped up about my Bills and Tyrod Taylor and blah blah blah. Like, that was it. I'm like, these guys could have great information. I have no idea because I fell asleep in the first 30 seconds. I'd rather have someone yelling at me. There's other things where, like, I'll listen to a podcast for too long and it'll start to annoy me, you know, or little things. Like, I love the Solid Verbal. It's one of my favorite college football podcasts. But the one guy, so when I think it's when Ty is talking, Dan will go, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It'll drive me fucking insane. I don't know why he does it. It adds nothing. I'm just getting no fucking television right now. Oh yeah, I mentioned it. Definitely hurt his feelings. What the fuck? The fucking TV is just not working. Oh man. If I'm drinking on the show, I'll either do this and hit mute, or I'll do this. It's like, There it goes. Nope. All right. I left at 10 minutes. Now there's a 1:39 left in the second. Apparently I didn't miss anything because no one scored. Oh my God, Dak Prescott just lost the ball. Dude, if this shit happens in the middle of the Steelers game, I'm going to lose my motherfucking mind. It goddamn better not. I will go absolutely fucking apeshit on those people. Dallas defense came to play, man. Good. 13-zip. That's probably going to be it at halftime, too. Dallas looking strong. Yeah, no shit. Ugh. I've never had it go out without some type of a problem. Wind, fucking rain, something. That's why I assumed it was raining before, and it definitely is not raining. Maybe there's solar flares or something. I have no idea. Essentially 51 seconds, no timeouts to try to get the Saints on the board, and again they get the ball. DirecTV is too, it's expensive as fuck. They don't give a fuck if something happens, so like, yeah, that happens. Like, what the fuck kind of customer service is that? It's still better than my internet service provider. I have Cox. They're the worst. I bet. Hey, it should be, man. They should be excited. If they get this win, this is huge.
Well, they've come to play tonight, led by their defensive end. 6'3", 260.
This motherfucker screwed me in an IDP league this year. Fuck it, he's playing, but playing at like 50% for half the year. I think we just had to give it at least a second chance, you know. It was our first shot. It was nowhere near as successful as we thought it was going to be, which is fine, you know. But it was also a giant pain in the ass. We didn't prepare well for it. And the images, oh, there goes the ball. Jesus. Maybe kneel on it and make some fucking halftime adjustments. Jesus. But yeah, so each page being an image would, like, if we fuck up one thing, we'd have to redo that and then put it back in the file. And I don't know if you've ever tried to move an image in Word, but it fucks everything below it up. Somewhat. I mean, it's still going to be a lot of work, you know. I'm hoping, obviously not that much. So, yeah, you know, I think we might not do the images. I don't know. We've kind of kicked around the idea of not doing images. Yeah, definitely more prep this time. We didn't start writing until the end of December last year, and we're going to start writing next week. So, and I have to do. This is why I hate being writing and being limited, you know, because I'll write 500 words, but we can't do that. I can spit them out like there's no problem once I get going, but it's like, for me, I don't know if anybody else writes, but I got to be in the mood to write, even technical kind of things like guide, because if I'm not in the mood to write, I'll do like one sentence and I'll get distracted by something else. And but once I get rolling, it's just like rolling downhill. It's like Zeke at the end of the game. Clinton, you're not going to be watching. Not going to be watching the Big 12 championship on Saturday morning. Come on. Yeah. I'll write it out, and then, because especially with those, it's like, it's a small paragraph. So I'll write it out and I'm like, is there a way to be more concise with this? Is there a way to be funnier with this? And that's what I would do. I would write, especially since we were so crunched for time last year, because I would write. And I do like, since we came out early February and we didn't start writing until January, I do 15 at a time, 20 at a time. And then I go back and be like, well, this doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'd reset it, or, here's a fucked up stat. There's a fucked up stat. That's another thing that we did. All the stats at the top of the page, some of those goddamn things would be fucked up. So it's stressing me out just thinking about this. So. Oh, Clint. Oh, Clint. It's going to be fun, man. Yeah, that's how. And apparently El Torito was already a thing. I probably was up at 3 o'clock in the morning writing, saw it, loved that nickname, put it in the book, and then forgot about it. Or Juniman edited for us. Juniman could have just switched his name to El Torito at one point, and I thought I did it. See, the problem is I take sleeping pills to sleep, and mixing liquor in the sleeping pills isn't a very good idea. So that's why if I drink, I like to day drink. That way I'm fairly sober by the time I get home. And then when it's time to go to bed, I can take that sleeping pill and not worry about anything.
16-yard touchdown, up 13-0. I can tell you, Jerry, you better pay DeMarcus Lawrence. You better pay DeMarcus Lawrence. Ezekiel, Prescott.
And I can still drink pretty good, even though I don't drink as much anymore. I used to drink a lot.
So do you think the Saints have a chance to come back to second half? Well, the very thing I thought the Saints could do was be able to provide a pocket for Drew Brees.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Can you imagine having like an iPad or a Kindle or some shit growing up? Cell phone? Yeah, to be honest, like once I get to sleep, I'm fine. I have a hard time falling asleep. Right? Like I took the TV out of my room like Oh yeah. My favorite is actually, you know, I'm not huge on porters like you are, but the pumpkin porter around Halloween at Four Peaks is amazing. Rob Russell, what up, boy? You get off that shed? I think what it is when I was younger, I used to physically work myself into the ground, whether it was at the stupid grocery store or we were constantly remodeling the property that I lived on. So yard work, all that stuff. So I'd physically work myself till I was ready to fall asleep. And growing up, doing all that, and then having a job where I sit at the computer most of the day, I don't physically wear myself out. So I kind of program my body to just fall asleep when I'm worn out. Because I used to fall asleep with no problems. Barrio, I'll look for it. Would they have it in like, is this a beer? I do the melatonin, but you know, if I'm taking something every night, I shouldn't take melatonin because then your body stops making it. I just do Z-Quil. Maybe they have it like Total Wine and More, something like that. There's still a guy there with a sign that says it was a catch. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, you never know with those breweries. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, obviously, I'm not a good smoker. A horrible gag reflex. But I could get maybe an edible or something. Fucking Terry just giving away trees? What is he doing? Well, Z-Quil and NyQuil are non-habit forming, you know. At least that's what it says on the box. And I don't take them every night. I take them most nights, though. But also when I drink a bunch, you know, because your liver turns all of the liquor into sugar and then your body processes it like that. And then my fucking heart will be beating out of my chest because I've drank so much. And then I start to get paranoid. Then I'm sitting in bed like this. Did I drink too much? Am I going to die? You know. Yeah, I have that, like if I take Unisom, I have that that sleeping pill hangover the entire next day. It feels like when you get an X-ray and they put that metal, you know, that heavy metal cloth over you. That's what it feels like. You're wearing that all day as shoulder pads. It just feels like someone's standing on your shoulders all day.
The line protection is excellent out there. Wow, this team is really looking sharp. 4 seconds left. The quarterback pulls back and goes long. Smith grabs it. He dives over the goal line. Touchdown! What an amazing finish! They like a throw with Flossy Brad Peterson from the sharpest line every time.
So what do you guys think? Are the Saints coming back in this one? I haven't got into that yet.
The thing I like most about Carter's is looking at the great deal.
Daredevil got canceled today. Well, isn't Disney's coming out with their own streaming network, so they're canceling all those Marvel shows for Netflix because they're going to run them on their own stuff. I think that's the plan, isn't it? I could be wrong. Clint, you fucking homer. You will notice that on campus, I was the only one to pick Boise State, by the way. Yeah, Disney is going to have their own like Star Wars series and stuff. Like, you know, cutting the cord is like nothing now. Come here, Sadie. Come here. It's beyond trash. There's like nobody good, man. I haven't taken one yet in this mock, which, by the way, was started like over 2 weeks ago and is only in the 16th of 23 rounds right now. DVR is currently holding it up, but the Eno held us up for like a day and a half. And Spore definitely held us up for a day before, and Rasball held us up. I think the longest I've been on the clock is like 5 hours, something like that. Yeah, Real Muto. People are still going to have Sanchez high. Let's see. I'll tell you how it went in this draft. JT Real Muto went in the 5th. Gary Sanchez in the 8th. Wilson Ramos in the 11th. Salvador Perez in the 12th. Wilson Contreras in the 12th. Posey in the 14th. Brandall in the 15th. And that is it so far. Is he on the soccer team also, Sorio? Yeah, it was. It seems like that was a huge mistake. Let's out somebody. Who was that here? That was Bobby Sylvester from Fantasy Pros. Actually, I don't know Bobby Sylvester very well, but he did come to my defense on Twitter today or yesterday. I posted my team, I think, after I picked last night. And some guy this morning just said, awful offense. And I was like, not going to do it. Don't engage. I don't need to defend myself. I'm doing the experts mock, and this douchebag is commenting on Twitter. So there's just a better way to say that. You know, if you don't like the offense, just say like, man, that seems risky. Or do you really believe in X, Y, or Z? Or isn't this a risky pick at X? You know. Oh, nice play by Breeze. Oh, yeah, I expect it from you guys. I expect something about, especially Darvish. The only other mock I've done, I took Darvish. Fucking Darvish and Andujar. I don't know how to not take those guys. It's ridiculous. Yeah, my pitching in that one is all, it's all hoping for rebounds. But if I get rebounds from some of those guys, Michael Thomas catching passes. Oh, yes. It was, fuck. Hold on. I can find it. Because we had him on Black Book. Why is his name not coming to me? Oops, I went to Black Book. John McKechnie. Yeah, that was such a good call. I got to be honest, dude. Like me and Blake was like, who the fuck is Eno Benjamin? That was such a good call. Eno was great this year. Yeah, that'll do it. Farmer? Is that Buck Farmer? Oh, man, Toronto's beating the shit out of Golden State. Uh-oh. I tell you what, the Saints are running right down the field here. Oh, Breeze. This is going to be such a fucking miserable season. If we trade Greinke and Goldie. Ugh. Walker's still out. Talking about Kyle Farmer. I know Cornell likes him. Is he going to start? Because Austin Barnes, they got listed as a starting catcher because Grandal is a free agent. Let's look at Kyle Farmer's fan graph, shall we? Boy, I bet the Saints really wish they would have taken that field goal earlier now, huh? Not a good decision. It's unlike Samuel Adams, which is always a good decision. Let's see, this guy hit 235 and 77 plate appearances, 9 RBI, no homers. What does the minor league stats look like? Let's see, 288 last year in 79 games. 37 RBI in a row, runs in a row, 36 RBI, 7 bombs. Let's see. Nice K rate, low, 16%. Swinging strike rate, very low, 9.6%. That seems like not a bad little player here, Dusty. Especially if Austin Barnes gets hurt like he is wont to do. I didn't pick anywhere in the Alvin Kamara range, so I have 0 shares.
Once again, driving is wonderful. Starting at $36,000. Come on, baby, let the fun time roll. Come on, baby, let it through your soul. Come on, baby, let the fun time roll.
I think even when I got Melvin Gordon, it's like I didn't get Melvin Gordon because I was in that area. I got Melvin Gordon because he fell to me. I didn't get 2 stupid fucking shares of Le'Veon Bell, so there's that. Is that in one of your like Gigantor stash keeper leagues? Is that the one with the draft lottery videos and all that stuff, Dusty? It's a good idea, Dave. I'll definitely talk to Welsh about that. Welsh wants to start baseball episodes like yesterday. And I love baseball. It's like we just fucking finished baseball, though. And they both look really red. Maybe it's my television. But both their faces look like they've been sitting at a bar for a long time. I'm not already pissed about the D-backs like I expected it. I expected it before the Welsh did. I said, well, they're going to trade Goldie. And he said, you think? And then fucking 2 weeks later, here come the rumors. It doesn't make, unless they're not getting good offers at all, it doesn't make sense to hold on to them to the trade deadline. Because you just never know. I mean, more teams are involved at the trade deadline, so sometimes it's better to hold out and squeeze at the end to see what you can get. But don't you think that the Orioles could have got something better if they traded Machado at this part of the offseason than they did? Now, I'm probably much better at fantasy the years the Diamondbacks are bad. Because I can just turn it off. Worry about my fantasy team. Those motherfuckers are going to lose every night anyway. Put it on in the background. I do like Salty Schulte when he starts to get pissed at the end of the year. He's like, yeah, this one will go between the legs of Jake Lamb. And 2 more runs for the Giants. Sorry, there's no need to talk about yourself in the third person. Yeah, I love Schulte. Schulte and Candy work together so well. I mean, I think Atlanta has the best shot at Bumgarner, don't you guys? But really, San Diego has the best shot at anybody, but they really want Thor. But they're not going to give up Tatis to get him, so I don't know if they're going to get him.
You had 36% of your offense back in the Super Bowl year 1995. Feel free to comment.
Slow and steady wins the race, Dallas. These dumb shits doing this. You're not even fucking close. He clearly has a first down. Man, I haven't taken Ioannis in any spot yet. I got fucking plenty of Ioannis and Josh Donaldson shares and Yu Darvish shares. So 2 of those 3 motherfuckers better be back this year is all I got to say. You know, shopping Thor makes sense if they can get that, you know, that franchise turnaround return, you know. I saw stupid Trevor Bauer talking about his value on MLB Network earlier today. It's like, well, you know, I think I get a lot of value coming back, and they can probably get a big package of players because I'm fairly valuable. But in a couple years, or maybe it's next year, when his contract ticks up to $20 million, obviously the return won't be as good for me because I'll be making, you know, a much higher salary and blah, blah, blah. I mean, he was very realistic about it. Probably got Asperger's, but, you know, he was realistic about it, which not a lot of players are. So you got to respect that a little bit. And I did like the calling out Bregman stuff. I thought that was good. Sure, he's an asshat, but that's funny. God, we got to do some game or something next week. Maybe we should play Risk or something. It's fucking Jacksonville and Tennessee. Ugh. The old Cody Kessler versus Marcus Mariota matchup everyone's clamoring for before the season started. I still don't like him. I hate the fact that the Diamondbacks have had Jose Valverde back in the fold recently. God damn it. Valverde blew more than a Vietnamese hooker. Oh my God, Kamara. Jesus. Oh, come on, man. Are you serious? It was just working fine. What the fuck? Well, I'm going to be screaming. I'm going to be screaming at DirecTV as soon as this game is over. I don't think they're actually trying to trade him.
No.
Are you
No, I think she's having it.
Does anyone even have one of these Google portal things or Facebook portal or whatever the fuck they are? Can you imagine giving your wife an exercise bike? Unless she specifically asked for it. Might as well put divorce papers up in that panel. Yeah. Even if she does ask for it, nah, fuck that. You're getting something fun. Buy your own exercise bike. I ain't touching that shit.
I am a teacher of boyfriend, but now that rolled chicken tacos are back in Taco Bell, my hands are tied. What's this enjoyment? Rolled chicken tacos is back with your choice of dips only at Taco Bell.
I do think if the D-backs don't trade Greinke or Goldie by January 1st, they're probably not getting traded until the trade deadline. What do you guys think about those games, by the way, that are the 20th and 21st of March? Exercise bike or vacuum, her choice. Hey, man, vacuums are expensive. I mean, they're not, but if you buy the shitty ones, you get a shitty vacuum and it breaks in a year. Dusty, what are your leagues doing about those Japanese games that are the 20th and the 21st, that Oakland versus Seattle series? Are you guys just skipping that? Or are you drafting well ahead of that anyway, so it doesn't matter? And what would you guys prefer in a redraft? Would you rather go the next weekend, or would you want to draft before those games to get them in? Because it's only 2 games.
Antoine Woods came across. Was he wrong? Was it against? That's Will Anderson.
That's what I said. I said I think the keeper leagues are going to want to do before it, but the other ones, I don't know.
We have second down and short, 5:11 left in this third quarter. Still for Reed, 69 yards and a quarterback rating of 60.
Shed needs a new coat of paint. I like that, Dusty. That's good. I fucking hate him. Dusty's on it. He's prepared for it. I care less this time, but last time it was the Dodgers and Diamondbacks in Australia. And that was the year that fucking Corbin had to have Tommy John before the season started. It was 2014, I think. And I knew I was going to have a bunch of stupid Diamondbacks, so I wanted those games to count. Now, A's and the Mariners, I don't know. I don't care as much. So, not really, Dave. Just that he's gone. So, I'm not going to sign that guy for $80 million. I don't know who would. Oh, that hit you right in your dick beaters. Oh, really? Let's see. Did he get him? Oh, yeah, he got him. Oh, yeah, he got him. Yeah, you can't do that. No, especially if they're doing if they're selling Greinke and Goldie, they're not going to spend a bunch of money on AJ. They're going to take whatever that compensation pick is and move on. I think Owings will play center. Jared Dyson will play center. They'll piece it together there. I mean, that's what they do every time when stupid AJ misses anyway. So, almost. Maybe Brito can play center too and finally get up and get some time. The only thing I can see is what didn't work for JD Martinez last year when they wanted to sign him to the 1-year big money deal and he wasn't having it, which I don't blame him. He got the money from Boston eventually. So, great balancing them. I didn't get shit out of it though. Socrates Burrito. That's correct. No. The Rockies got a good chance. As long as that pitching performs. The hitting is there. I mean, it's there. I think last year the Diamondbacks had a better shot than the Rockies did. And I think this year the Rockies have a better shot than the Diamondbacks are going to. But it's just, you got to stay in front of the Dodgers, dude. They're always spending money. They're always spending money. They're always trading pieces, Well, Marquez was so fucking good. And it was just like week after week. It's like, nah, he's still German Marquez. Nah. He just fucking kept it up the whole year. Ooh. Oh. Are you serious? I mean, they need to figure out what the fuck they want to do with John Gray. Quit fucking with them, I heard that's why the Yankees aren't going super hard after Machado. Is they might want to make a run at Arenado at some point. I think you can already sell Story. He must be taking the good stuff, man. All them BYU prayers are working. Damn. The mission. I could not believe that guy had oregano's, man. Unbelievable. Oh, Dallas D standing up. What's the lowest point total that the Saints have had this year? I have to look this up now. I know this is premature here, but Jesus. I haven't been looking at the football room. Is Rob going nuts in there, or is he even talking? Oh, no. Let's see. 31, 48, 51, 45, 30, 24, 43, 33, 43, 21, 40. So 21 against the Browns week 2. 24 against Baltimore was their second lowest. Every other game besides those two has been 30 or more. And they have 40 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Fucking Saints. Oh, they're going to make him pay for this shit. Is that illegal motion? Car was moving. Was the car moving up? Oh, come on, Kamara. Man, he had that drop. He dropped that punt. Luckily, it went out of bounds. Not Kamara's day. What do the stats look like? I haven't been paying attention because my fucking cable keeps going out. Let's see here. Drew Brees has 69 yards passing. Nice. 30, and so Kamara has 55 total. Ingram has 24 total. Michael Thomas has 24 yards on 3 catches. Yikes. Dallas Zeke has 17. Let's see. What was it? 17 for 43. Oh, there it is. Did he knock him down, though? Oh, of course, that wasn't fucking Traquan Smith after I checked his name off on every box. Oh, yikes. So let's see. Zeke has 91 yards and a score total. 4 catches. Dak has 211 and a passing touchdown. Gallup has 3 for 67, 6 for 64 for Coop, 1 for 12 for Jarwin. And let's see. Now it's 99 and a score for Drew. Kirkwood 1 catch for 30 and a score. And he's now leading the goddamn Saints. Kamara has 6 catches, but only for 25 yards. I gotta go put this pizza in the fridge. Take a leak. Be right back, boys.
No matter when you retire, insurance still has income every month of your retirement. Guaranteed. Zero limit income. Metro has more for the barrier. Right now, when you buy a select Samsung and LG phone, you get one free. For huge HD screens and incredible cameras on your list. Bring in the holidays with buy one, get one free. Only at Metro. The guy comes out of nowhere and just takes the country by storm. His ability to move around is the normal method. Did you see that composure when you just got ready? You weren't that angry, and he was. In the NFL, the toughest opponents. And often be the ones who know the best. Thursday night at UC, Marcus Mariota and the Titans playoffs against Jalen Ramsey and the Jaguars in the AFC South Showdown. Titans, when it's on, it's on. Thursday night football. Next Thursday at 8 on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video. Continue Thursday on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for the game in your area. Stream games on local with the NFL or Yahoo Sports apps. So it's a 13-10. Now the Cowboy lead.
All right, now we got a game. Let's go.
Watch how Brown reacts. So to me, it gives Kirkwood the cushion that he needs to make the catch. And that's why I know these are tough.
Boy, leads down to 2 points for Toronto with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. This game's getting good. I don't know if anybody else is watching that one too. Oh, Surio, do you follow? Oh, that's right. Rob is in Cancun. I forgot about that. Do you follow Luke Lipinski on Twitter? He's the Coyotes guy. He had a good stat for the the Coyotes goalie has faced like 135 shots, and Pecorine has faced like 11,000 shots on goal. Stacked up. And they're going to get some type of a cut block or something, it looks like. Oh, snap. I haven't paid any attention to hockey this year. Are they doing better, or they still suck? Let's see. 10, 11, and 2. That's not good. 22 points. That's not good. They're like the Sons of hockey. But that would be good for the 13th seed. Heyo. Let's go. Maybe they'll have that big second half run like they had last year. Ranta, yeah.
After the game, see which stars stop by the set. Then, our crew breaks down all their biggest highlights and key moments from the game.
Justin, which show are they slurping sodas in that you listen to?
The U.S. Army Postgame Show, tonight, live on NFL Network.
Speaking of. Because that's like in that Steelers podcast I listened to. I could hear that one motherfucker mixing his fucking drink up. Hear his ice, you know. Hey, he's like 29. All right, Dave, have a good night, dude. See ya. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Toronto with a couple big shots. Ho, 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 ho. Fuck, Katie. That was dirty. Kawhi can't make it. Forward to Golden State. KD can tie with a 3 here. Where is he going? Take the 3. He made it. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. What a fucking shot. 8.6 left. That's enough time for Toronto to hit a dagger here to win it, but Jesus. I mean, that was like a spin around. He looked stuck in the corner like there was no chance. He just put it up and fucking banked it. Unbelievable. All right, Cowboys. You can do some work here. There goes Zeke. Ooh. God, that's a big hit. And Zeke just took one in the fucking chops too, man. God damn. And Kamara's bringing it back here. Nice little return. Gonna let Kawhi take it. Oh, nope, he didn't get it off. Why didn't you take that, Kawhi? God damn. Should have taken that shot. He gave it up too late. Oh, man, Lowry was open for a while. Wow, yeah. Yeah, you know Golden State's winning this shit now, too. Is Sacramento and Clippers on after this? Is that what it is? Yep, it is. Clippers and Kings. That's right. Sometimes dogs are brown. All right. So are the Saints coming back to win this game or what, boys? What do you think? So Texas Tech did officially hire Matt Wells. the Utah State head coach. And it looks like, you know, someone said earlier that Cliff Kingsbury was going to be the Cliff Kingsbury is going to be the quarterback's coach or OC or whatever at USC, but they said he's waiting for possibly Bama to be OC if Bama's OC leaves, or he's thinking about an NFL job because apparently a bunch of NFL teams have hit him up about being a QB coach. So I forget, Clint, are you a Cowboys fan? Oh, good catch, Thomas. I got to see the numbers in this Golden State game. 47, 10, and 6 for KD. 4 threes, 9 of 10 from the line, 17 of 30 from the field. Klay Thompson has 23, Drebko 15, 7, 2, 1, and 1. No one. Cook has 8. Jones had 2. Iggy had 6. 7 for Looney, 7 for Lee. Eesh. Toronto 37, 7, 3, 1, and 1 for Kawhi. Serge 18, 4, 1 and a block. Kyle Lowry 10, 7, 9, and 1. Jesus, 4 of 13. No wonder he didn't. Oh, are they going to get him for a block in the back? How crazy is Will going in that room, Clint? $19, 2, 1 and a block for Siakam. Oh, fumble. Cowboys got it. What's the flag for, though? If it's a hold for the Saints. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Randy Gregory's taking in the fucking shorts in this game. I try not to slurp. What a dumbass. Come on, Randy. Didn't Gregory get the fucking call on the punt, too? Ugh. Doesn't seem like enough for me. Man. Ugh. Golden State came all the way back to tie. They're really going to give it up in overtime?
for him the last two times that the Saints have had the football, and he's created that nightmare.
Yeah.
It makes stop where the offense is going to get the ball back, only to have penalties, and it continues to keep drives alive. And now the third and short, we'll see what they do here. 6 Dallas defensive penalties in this half. Camara gets it. First down for the Saints. CA on the tackle after a gain of 2. And instead of a takeaway, because of the pre-snap penalty.
What is Nick Nurse wearing, by the way?
Neutral zone. The Saints end up with a first down.
You guys got a good look at Nick Nurse over there? Barrow, what up? Uh-oh. Oh! Great DB blitz. Jesus. On block completely. That's one of those 4 years ago where you're taking fucking Drew Brees' head off. He's getting whiplash. He's getting hit so hard in the back on that one. Oh, Danny Green. Huge 3. These games are both getting good at the same time here. Oh, there's your boy, Clint. Coming up big, not missing on a tackle. John Bostic would make the tackle, but he wouldn't have had the speed to get there. That's why I wanted that kid. KD kicked it off his foot. Oh. Yeah, was that a launch? Ooh. Yeah. Yee. Oh, nope. Slid into the end zone. He touched the line, didn't he? Like Anzalone just grabbing Heath. What? Yeah, it did. That is. Those are reviewed automatically, right? Yeah, his hands on the line, man. That's tough. I mean, the effort is A+, but that's, you know, them's the breaks, son. Oh, man. This comes out on Deck Our Balls Day. I don't know why I like these commercials. Probably because they're so fucking stupid. That's his Dr. Pepper hand.
So the whole world is talking about AI. Big, bold promises like it'll our life on Mars. But here's the thing. You don't live on Mars. You build research. There's a flight cost for thousands of cities. Answer millions of customer calls a year, like this one. And that's why you work with us. Hello. We know your industry. We check your insights and work with schools.
No, Clint.
Buy anything and get $100 off.
NFL fans, hurry up at NFLShop.com. The largest assortment of official NFL fan gear anywhere. Every team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Visit NFLShop.com today.
That should have been 15, man. That's a launch, 100%. Yep. Got to grind it out here. There you go, Zeke. Don't have to pick it all up, but you got to pick a bunch up and tick, 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 tick that clock down. Sadie. Oh. Couldn't tell if you were breathing. Oh. He should have caught that and went straight down.
Good offensive, drive the ball down the field. They come away with a touchdown. They make it a two-possession game like with gameplay. And we'll see whether or not they're able to do that. But clearly, Ezekiel Elliott is going to be a big part of that formula.
That's fine. Run some play action. Do you think they're gonna have strings on him? Since he sounds like a fucking Muppet. Oh, now you gotta pass it. Yeah, I don't care who wins, but it's been a good one. I mean, a low-scoring game, but a good game, which is rare. Usually we see the defense out of sync on Thursday, but both these teams played last Thursday, so they both played a week ago. So this is like a real game on Thursday night. Oh! 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 What a fucking play, Dak. What a play. It's too big. Too healthy, Lois. Doctor says I'm too healthy. Hey, man. The defense is out there giving it all up. You got to do the same. Come on. Come on with that. Just because the rest of them aren't here doesn't mean you got to say it. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, man. Dak the what? Oh, burn. Torch your ass, Eli. God damn, Eli Apple sucks. Fuck. God. He needed that James Washington-like jump. Oh. Dusty, are you watching the basketball game too?
With my hepatitis C, I felt I couldn't be at my best for my family. And only 8 weeks with Maverick, I was cured and left those doubts behind.
I just want to see if anyone else is seeing this Nick Nurse suit. Did he go and rob? Oh God, what's his name? Craig Sager's closet. Is it Craig Sager who I'm thinking of? The guy that passed away? Yeah, Craig Sager. Here's my fucking. Here goes my goddamn TV again. Not doing on this one. Wait a minute. I tried to change the channel. It does it again. Fucking kidding me. Come on, piece of shit. Okay. So it's NFL Network. Fucking asshole. Oh. Is anybody else watching on DirecTV? Let's see. But did his knee go down? I don't think his knee was down. Oh, Zeke. Oh. Oh, yeah, I write that shit right off. It's only on this channel. Now, see, it says signal loss on this channel, but I still have the signal. There it goes. Now it's fucking up. And now it's back fine. I'm going to call them and lose my fucking shit after this game. There's literally nothing happening here. It's not even fucking windy. Well, you guys can keep me posted because maybe I can pull it up on my phone here. I'm still going to try to pull it up on my phone even though it came back.
And now the timeout is taken.
It's on Fox.
Timeout is taken. And you see.
Well, I thought it was just the channel, but it doesn't seem to be. Fuck off.
This is the most experience in the NFL. Almost 140 years experience between the seven of them. And you have to clearly feel that they certainly have not had their best game. Well, they missed the helmet-to-helmet hit on Jalen Smith to Kamara, and they just missed that face mask, which could have been a huge first down for now. Well, now what's Dennis Allen going to do? He's got to defend a lot of parts. Ezekiel Elliott, Mark Prescott, his ability to run, Mark Cooper, and Cole Beasley, and here they come. It's 6 sacks in the game. Prescott just leaves it in the air. Flag is down.
I got it on my stupid phone just in case.
Will Anderson makes the motion.
I got it up on everything now, so hopefully this doesn't fuck up my stream. Or actually, I'm not even using, I'm just using my mobile data, so should be fine. Huh. Huh. All right, Sorio. Have a good night, man. I'll score a touchdown here, and it's over. Yeah, call timeout.
Starting with the Bears, taking on the Giants and Saquon Barkley against that good Chicago defense. Americans giving away Kirk Cousins and the Vikings coming off that win against
I won't be on Black Book on Sunday. Just so you guys know. Steelers, Chargers on Sunday night. And I'm sure they're going to flex one of these last two games to Sunday night. I'll miss that one too. Because they play the Patriots and the Saints, and they're both afternoon games, so they're easy to push to the night game. They had one of them had a good week though. I think it was like New Orleans versus Carolina or something like that in Sunday night. Ellinger's shoulder is 100%, so it doesn't matter. He's good to go. And yes, they can win without it being 100%. They beat the fuck out of Oklahoma. They beat them up and down the field to the fourth quarter last game. All you got to do is stop them on defense a couple times. West Virginia could not do that shit. All right, Justin, take it easy, man. Big play, offside. Boys, oh, did he drop the ball? Was he not offside? I think New Orleans got the ball too. Oh, no one's unstoppable. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, Breckenhager is going to pump all them boys up. Does this turn on everyone's Alexa? I had to turn mine off, man. She was freaking me the fuck out. You're not going to cry at the Saints win. Are you used to it yet? Come on. I'm telling you. It's that any given Sunday line. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Willie? Just get tired of losing, coach. Yeah, well, when you're my age, you get used to it. You don't see Dusty crying. Dusty, when was the last time you cried over a sporting event? Never? I was pretty close last year when the Rockets dropped Game 7. That's the closest I come to crying over sports in a long time. Even Super Bowl 45, I wasn't that surprised. That's the worst offensive line to go into a Super Bowl maybe ever. And when the Diamondbacks lost to the Dodgers, it was like, well, they're already down 2-0. So and baseball usually slow rolls you anyway. When the Avs won, who were the ABs? Avs. Da 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 da. The Saints of New Orleans drive down the field with less than 3 minutes. Oh, that is a pick, son. See, what are you worrying about, Clint? I know, Avalanche. That was a dumb fuck throw by Breeze, and that is a rare statement. That's a sidearm wobbly shit throw. Did he get it? Oh, he had it too, man. Ooh. I don't mean to Tony Romo this, but I couldn't tell. You are the Canadian kid. Old guy voice. Dusty, you don't have old guy voice. I love the dusty cackle when someone says something to make you laugh real hard. I love it. Oh, Drew. Oh, man. This is going to be my second loss of the year, man. I don't think you do. Ooh. Nice cut to the rim by Buddy. What all the we want Bama stuff? The only team that wants Bama is Clemson. Yeah, that's funny. You know, I flipped it over to Fox and no problems now. Shit, dude, I thought they'd already run a play. Did this trade get done, by the way? This Cano trade or no? I see Welsh tweeting about it. He said it's Cano and Diaz for Bruce, Swarzak, Batista, and Kalanick. All right, Barrow. See you, man. Have a good weekend. Why are you throwing the ball? What are you doing? Oh, are you serious? That's offensive pass interference, man. That should be on Cooper. Yeah, after Coop fucking stiff arms him. Watch it again. Show it again. What are they doing? Oh God, the boys are back in town. I've been afraid to look in the football room here. Did Traquan Smith catch a ball, by the way? What an asshole. He caught 0 footballs. What a dick. Fuck. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Man. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Game's over. Kneel it out. No Zeke late touchdown. All right, fellas. Well, next week probably not going to be as exciting with Jacksonville and Tennessee. But the last Thursday night football is the week after that with the Chiefs and Chargers. So that's going to be a great game. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here and see everybody next week. Have a good night, boys.